It's Doug Gottlieb Show, Fox Sports Radio, and I feel like this guy he joined me during the filming of his reality show, and of course we've had him on, I think like 4 or 5 years in a row. Travis Kelce joining us, superstar tight end, Kansas City Chiefs, and we'll get to why you're here. But does it feel like you should be here?
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt. It's still a sick taste in my mouth and empty feeling in my stomach. But at the end of the day, you got to man up, see what happened on film, whether it's something that you're going to cringe your teeth or whatever it may be. Man up and find a way to get better and better every single year. And that's what I feel like we've done in Kansas City is every single year we keep taking it up one more notch.
No question. And, you know, Pat, the probable MVP of the league, I mean, you guys were awesome. And, you know, you won a home game, first home win since 1993. And, I know it doesn't mean much because you feel like you should be playing here, but there is a lot of great things to take from. So let's get to what happened. You line up first play, and how are they covering you?
Man-to-man coverage. And I think what they do best is that they really challenge the refs to make those calls. They bank on, all right, we're going to do this until the refs don't allow us to do it. In terms of their man coverage and grabbing you and holding you in routes, and it just, I mean, there's the 5-yard rule or whatever it was. There was no 5-yard rule, and it is what it is. I mean, as an offensive player, you see that on film, but being in the fire, it was a little bit different, and just trying to find a way to get open for Pat, knowing that he's getting a lot of pressure. So it was a little bit struggle to get it going, but I mean, we got challenged.
But you had to know they were going to double either you or Tyreek. They ended up doubling Tyreek, right? Yeah. And so didn't they slide Gilmore, who's their best cover corner, to put a corner on you?
They started off with a rookie and started to have a little bit of success on that in the first half, or in the start of the second half, and then most of the second half they slid Gilmore over on me.
Okay, so you guys go in at halftime, and what were the adjustments you guys made? You're like, dude, look, I got a rookie on me. Come to me.
No, just man the hell up.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was, listen, this is a physical game. The refs aren't calling anything. Stop looking around and go out there and play our style of football, physical football, and just man up. And sure enough, that's that 32 points on 31 plays.
Yeah, I mean, so part of their game plan was to play keep away, right? Which is what people used to do to them kind of back in the day. How much do you think that threw you off? That you guys should start the game, you're hyped, you're coming out there beating that drum, right? And you're ready to go.
Yeah. And
you guys defer, and they just kind of march down the field. How much of that kind of takes away and maybe hurts you guys early in the game?
I mean, there's definitely that to look at. I think that was definitely one of their plans to do that. I mean, it was in the Chargers game as well with the explosive offense. So, I mean, you got to definitely look at that. But at the same time, I mean, the juices were flowing the entire game for me. I was excited and amped for the moment every single time we got out there on the field.
What was D Ford like in the locker room afterwards?
Man, I think he's still beating himself up on it, man. It's unfortunately he got a little bit more wrath for the Pro Bowl, but whether he was 4 inches a foot off the offsides, I mean, Coach Reed said it best. We all could have been 4 inches to a foot better that game, both in the first half, second half. And you know what? That's just how you got to take it. You got to take it as that's my brother. We're a team, and for 60 minutes we didn't play our best football. Travis
Kelce joining us on the Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio. All right, let's talk about that dude, Pat Mahomes.
Patty Cakes, man.
The whole package is nuts. I mean, nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one thing to have that kind of talent, that prodigious arm talent, and he's athletic and he's a good dude. It's a whole other thing to put it together week after week after week. What's it been like to be a part of this offense?
It's so much fun, man, and we see it going in such a steep incline. I mean, just going through the roof. The sky's the limit for this thing. Having everyone healthy next year, I think we're gonna absolutely come out and just rage. Sammy Watkins was dealing with some stuff. Still played absolutely great the last 2 games of the season. Battling injury.
You guys had to get rid of Kareem. I mean, people forget, like, you have to get rid of your running back mid-season. That derails most teams. It did not for you guys.
No, good. We were very fortunate to have Damian Williams sitting right there to step up to the plate. I mean, he's one of my favorite teammates. I was so happy for him to see the success he had this season and finally get some notoriety. But, yeah, I mean, just nonstop. Coach Reed does an unbelievable job of challenging us every single week. So, I mean, for him, what happened with Kareem, to challenge this team not to let any of that distract us on what we wanted to get done, I think a lot of credit goes to Coach Reed.
By the way, we welcome Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, who's partnered up with Emergent Biosolutions, the makers of a take-home nasal
Naloxone.
Naloxone.
No, yeah.
So basically, what you've explained to me is naloxone is if somebody's suffering from an overdose.
Yes.
Of any kind.
No, just opioids.
So opioids, which obviously there's a huge problem with opioids in our country.
Yes.
And so it's in. If you remember the movie Pulp Fiction, when they had the EpiPen, this is instead of the EpiPen.
Yes, and it's not just. I mean, yes, that is the hardcore drug and everything in the movie and all that. But I think this is more so directed towards the uneducated. Right. Understanding of what the medicine, opioids that are being medically given to people because they need them, because they're in pain.
Off surgery, post-surge, stuff like that.
Stuff like that, and it's a crisis because people just aren't that aware of what, how much you can take as a human, just the understanding of when an overdose happens and things like that. And I think Emergent Biosolutions has made this product to where you can just put it in your first aid kit. If you're taking these meds, if a friend or a family is taking these meds, having this right here just as like a safety valve. If anything happens to your family, you'll at least have something that could save a life. It's
BeAwareBePrepared.com. BeAwareBePrepared.com. All right, you've done the reality show. You've done commercials. Is there a movie this off season? Like, give me the TKL. What this off season?
I don't know if I'm much of an actor, man. I've never really wandered into that realm. I tried to kind of get into it.
The commercial was pretty good there. I mean, it was. I mean, it
was just getting in the end zone and going nuts.
Yes, but then you have to do it in a fake.
Arrowhead environment. I'm with you on that. It was,
right?
And I'll tell you what, those guys did an unbelievable job of making that thing look like Arrowhead. Because I mean, if you look on it, I mean, that thing looks exactly.
Yeah, but also,
like
what about the store that you were in too, right? So that's a set.
Yeah, how about that? McDonald's has an entire store that is just for their commercials. That's nuts. I did not know that.
Did you get like a free I can get McDonald's anytime I want card?
No, I didn't ask for that one. But I do love a good McGriddle.
Better than the McRib.
There you go.
The McGriddle is the greatest sandwich ever.
Oh, man. And when they put it on the all-day menu, I went crazy.
Yes. No, that's if you're going to do McGriddle and do fries, so you do the breakfast and the lunch. And then I tell people all the time, listen, it's worth it. Tell them I want hot fries with the extra salt in there. I'll wait for the hot fries.
I'm with you on that one.
All right, so no movie, no reality show, maybe more commercials, and make sure you go to BeAwareBePrepared.com. Dude, great season. Obviously, you feel like one play away, but it's not like any of you guys are old. Feels like maybe you'll be back next year.
Oh, no, we'll definitely be back. We're already fired up, man. I've been talking to the guys, and sure enough, everyone's probably more motivated right now than ever before. So,
thanks so much.
Doug, you're the man.
Travis Kelce joining us on the Doug Gottlieb Show.